get great passing, good running conditions here on the field today. I'll keep you posted on how that plays out as the game goes along. Back to you.
We'll see if they can handle the weather in this game. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. And this game will start with a kickoff going out of bounds and give this offense tremendous opening field position. Drops back, it's Crowder. Got his man.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly open things up later on.
Wide receiver going in motion. Back to pass on second down. Flip it out to the back on the screen. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give him a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Long way to go on second down. He wants to throw it again. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Great job by the defense there. They weren't surprised by that play call there on 3rd and short. They were expecting pass. They took everything away and forced the incompletion.
This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on 4th down. Needs it. Breaks into the open. Inside the touchdown Trojans. Great job by the back on the option.
Talking to the coaching staff coming into this game, they said explosive plays are going to be big for us. When we get our opportunities, we got to be able to hit on them, and you saw one right there that time, doing it on the ground on the opening drive of the game. That just shows you this offense, they are locked in and in tune and on the same page early.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. Motion from the wide receiver. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Blue. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do right.
Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
Looking for the edge. Keeps it himself. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. The Chippewas decide to punt it away. Coverage team does a good job and touches it dead. No return on this one.
And these punt returners only get so many opportunities to try to make plays, and do they want to make them? So much space back there when you punt them the football. But the thing is, look at all these guys flying down the field. All the speed on the field for that.
Oh, he wants it all. Makes the grab down the left side. Finds some room. Touchdown, Troy. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And that's exactly how you draw it up on offense, man. You run the football, you get those bodies committed, Jesse, and you use speed out wide with a little bit of play action.
A really nice job of setting it up by the play caller. You're right. And those linebackers and safeties, they want to come down and support the run, but a really nice throw, excellent route, and they're able to connect for a massive TD.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Chippewas offense makes its way out to start the drive. Turning it on. The 50. You want to talk about changing field position. The huge play takes it down to the 37. That last big play has them in position to threaten here. 1st and 10 from the 37. Pulls it. Hands it off. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Just feeds the running back. Taken down.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Third and long right here. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Gives it. They'll knock him down right at the 35-yard line. Still a lot of ground to cover to get to the first down marker. And the Chippewas will try to move the chains on 4th down. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Finds him out of the backfield. Not going to get there, and the decision to go for it on 4th down does not work.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
The fake that wants to throw. That's reeled in. It's locked. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
If you're going to attack and have success against man coverage, then you've got to have great time between the quarterback and the wide receiver. Really nice rapport. You could tell these two have been spending a lot of time this offseason throwing to one another.
Oh, what a play. It's intercepted. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47. The Central Michigan offense takes the field to go to work. They'll move the wide receiver. On the ground, it's Blue. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. They'll ride him again. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking, more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Keeps it himself. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. Back to the ground game on the left. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. We've come to the end of the period. It's Troy holding the lead. As we get a look at some stats, this is the best start they could have hoped for. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. Despite failing earlier on fourth down, they will try again here. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Nice move there. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the fourth down decision pays off big time.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet. He was able to do that. Now they got a fresh set of downs.
Throws toward the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. Second and long here. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. He'll move it ahead and a good productive play on the ground.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run it. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
On the ground with the counter. No gain on the play. They tried to run for it, and that defense was ready.
And this offense, I don't think this is going to be a surprise. I think the offense is going to stay on the field. You've already seen it once on this drive, and they've already been successful. You know how hard it is to defend when there's an extra down, and they do it over and over again? So I think this offense will continue to stay aggressive like they were on the last fourth down.
They've already converted once on fourth down on this drive. They are unafraid to make everywhere four-down territory. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Throws for the tight end. And it's batted away, and the fourth down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football.
I love when defenses are smart enough to swat the ball down. Don't go for the pick, especially on fourth down. They knock it down. You get the ball anyways. Nice job by the defender.
These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The Trojans in the hurry-up.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Right through his hands. You just have to make that catch, and it'll be third down.
Just got to finish the play for the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. That's a bad drop.
It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the first down marker is.
He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Now he's looking to throw it. Out wide right, it's Dortch. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
Man, this defense, they have got to get better in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, this offense might hang 50 on you by the end of the game.
Hits inside. It's Griffin. There he goes. And he's tackled, stopped at the 14. They'll move the chains. They've got a first down in the red zone.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that lead.
Going to the run. It's Lovett. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. On play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be fourth down.
Good job by this defense, man. They've given up some yards and some plays on this drive, but they didn't lose focus. They stayed dedicated to what they're doing, and a great job on third down, forcing the fourth down here, and hopefully the field goal attempt.
It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. From the gun, it's Blue. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain.
They have just not been able to get this guy into a rhythm so far in this game. I know it's still the first half, but there's been nothing going for him like you just saw in that last run. He's an outstanding talent. You may have to start thinking about throwing him the football, getting him out in the perimeter in space to let him go to work. He's got to touch the ball for you to come back in this game. Right now, running it, though, very difficult.
Just really solid play by this offense. Nice job. Whatever the defense gives you the option, they're trying to make you wrong. The problem is, defensively, you got so much to cover. Nice chunk gain. Just remember, that quarterback can also stick his foot in the ground, get north-south, and make plays, too.
Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. The Chippewas getting set on 1st and 10.
Black 14, Black 14, ready, go!
Grabbed in the backfield, it's Lewis. Oh, he's got some space. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. And the Chippewas headed quickly to the line. Well, they've done nothing on offense so far, but if they could put some points on the board before halftime, it could really change things.
No doubt. Go into the locker room with some good juices, some good vibes, and momentum can switch a game in a heartbeat. But this offense hasn't had much to cheer about yet. That play gives them one play. Now let's go build on it and make something happen before the half.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. On the option. Now the pitch. They got it blocked just enough and a good gain on that run. The Trojans decide to use their first timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. Coming to the line, looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 29. This quarterback, part of their running game. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. In the red area, it's blue. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. On the move. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play. They've only converted one time in 3 4th down attempts, but they'll try to move the sticks with this one. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop.
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
Makes the grab. It's Worley. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Sets his feet. It's Crowder. Rush is on. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense has it. They're on the move. Touchdown, Central Michigan. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
There is nothing better than watching a big boy do what he was born to do. Ball on the turf. The big fella scoops it up, and Palmer, thank God he didn't have to go far.
You know what? The thing I love about this too, David, is he never quit on the play. He pursued it, showed great effort. He was Johnny on the spot, bounced right into his belly. They may want to put this guy on short yardage goal line because he has a nose for the end zone.
They'll snag it just inside the 10. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. They are pinned deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive. Fresh center downs going to the air. Left side is locked. Makes the grab down immediately. He picks up a few.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimum gain.
Here's some daylight. He's got the first down. Breaks into the open. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move.
Busting big runs like this is a total team effort. Obviously, the back has to find the hole, but you got to have everybody around them doing their job to make it a good play call.
And everybody around them doesn't just mean the offensive line. The receivers getting their blocks downfield is a big deal, too.
It's a huge deal. We always talk about them catching passes, but blocking is so important for their responsibilities.
And that'll bring us to the end of the first half as we head to the studio for halftime. Just about set to get this second half underway. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. Starting this third quarter on the ground. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback.
Check. 89-19, fireball. 89-19,
Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air, it's Flores. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Snaps on 4th down. Oh, pressure's coming. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Man, defensively, this is beautiful. You want them to be aggressive. You got to continue to get stops. You got the lead. Now you give the ball back to your offense again with a chance to salt this away here in the second half.
Nothing says my offense stinks like punting on 1st down. And the coverage team down there to touch the ball. No return on this play. I can't say I've seen this strategy before, but they're showing punt on 1st down. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. That last drive, punting before 4th down. I don't think I've seen that since a game in the early 70s between Auburn and Tennessee when the Vols were so confident in their defense in the bad weather, they were just punting it back on 1st down.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Right back to the well. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Throws to the tight end. A strike downfield. They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They've got it at the 30.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Going to the running game. He's past the marker. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. And the Trojans kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. The keeper on the option. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
The defense. Nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy 1st down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out them. Oh, and now the ball has been knocked free. Maybe some nerves on that return, but a fortunate bounce, and they'll retain possession.
Whew, that's a breathing a sigh of relief for sure. Kick returner tries to take it out, puts it on the ground, but how about the offense? Getting back on it, turning what could have been a really bad play into, thank goodness I got the ball.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Long way to go on second down. Making the adjustment on the play. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game, and it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw into a lot of big zone coverages with everybody's eyes on the quarterback. Not going to be easy.
Turning it on. He stopped just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. Needed more to move the sticks. It'll be fourth down. Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Needs it here on fourth down. Hit as he throws. That ball never had a chance, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And I get it. At this point in the second half, dude, we got to make something happen. We haven't been good enough. We got to score a lot of points and quickly. You got to be aggressive. They tried. They failed again. This game is all but over.
They'll go to the counter. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play.
You know, when you're running counter, those offensive linemen crashing down, they've got to be able to pin those interior D linemen. They couldn't get it done there. They gave up too much penetration, and that led to the tackle for loss.
They'll give him one to the 28-yard line.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're at 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Good, right down the boulevard. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. Right side, it's Blue. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of games all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO game.
That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it.
I know.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. man in the middle. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down. The Trojans have pushed it inside the 20. Grab behind the line. It's Dortch. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. The big fellas line up in a goal line defense. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's second and goal. Sells to fake. Trying to barrel in. Makes a catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Third and goal, where you separate the wheat from the chaff. Trying to get the corner. He'll be stopped short. Could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with fourth and goal.
And the offense on that option play, they're just thinking we're going to use our speed to our advantage, and we're just going to outflank you easily and pick up this first down on third and short. But how about the defense? Everybody's staying home. You saw the speed and their ability to get outside and get a stop, now setting up fourth down.
Touchdown, Trojans! And the route is on to attempt the try. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So that drive covered 29 yards and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Final play of the quarter coming. Quick give. It's Townsend. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we got here. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza.
Here we go. Let it go.
The short hands, it's Lewis. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something in.
Looking for the edge. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Looking for the marker. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off. Well, the head coach said he was going to be aggressive. 4th and 2 is kind of right on that edge, but he goes for it and gets it done.
He said he was going to be aggressive, and he backed it up. That's one thing you want to see. You want to hear your coaches talk, and you want to see them back it up on the field.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Lewis. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield. This is a designed run. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Caught behind the line. It's Townsend. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
Screen pass just not working there. You figure at this point of the game, trailing, you're going to have to be more aggressive and take some shots. You usually run screen passes when you think there's going to be a blitz, but because the defense has the lead, they're just sitting back and playing big zones.
Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Off the RPO, throw right, looking for the chains. Drag to the ground, but not before. He's converted the 4th down to keep the drive going. The Chippewas are in the hurry-up. From the red zone, looking for a man. Turns it upfield. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Straight ahead, it's Townsend. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. They stopped him cold in the backfield, and all he needed was inches on 3rd down.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy 1st down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
Has to have it on 4th down. He's not quite going to get there. They'll turn it over on downs as the defense stops him a few yards short.
Low man wins. Defense that time on 4th down was expecting run. You saw at the point of attack how they just dominated. There was nowhere for that guy to go. Defense wins the down. They give it back up now to their offense.
Nearly intercepted.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Found some space and crosses the 10 out to the 11. It's a pickup of 6.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Rides to the back. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. The Chippewas offense makes its way out to start the drive. Send the tight end in motion. Pulls it. Leaves it with the back. They were all over it.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game.
3rd and long coming up. Out wide run, and he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
When you run an offense, when you're going to pitch the ball and you're going to lateral, there's danger to it, right? There's reading things that have to happen when you pitch it. Don't get hit while you're pitching it, so it goes all over the place. Great job by the defense being disciplined, understanding, causing the fumble, recovering the fumble, and creating a big turnover for this team.
Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Quite a bit of work to do on third down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Scanning the field, it's Crowder. Got him downfield. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he puts through the extra point. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with a touchdown toss from the 23. A rather inauspicious start with the kickoff out of bounds and great field position for this offense. The give. And he's swallowed up immediately. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. Keeps it himself. The pitch. Picks up just a few before he's brought down. Not really willing to take a risk there on third and long.
And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a great job today.
And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the fourth down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Needs it. And some great fourth down defense against the run.
I think after failing on the fourth down, guys, you look at the scoreboard, you look at how much time is left. I think they're going to lose this football game. This coaching staff is going to have to dig deep and try to find ways to get this team better next time they take the field.
Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
He'll be brought down quickly after a very short. They'll run him again. He's past the sticks. There he goes. And the ball is a little slice of paradise. Clarence T.C. Ching Athletics Complex in Honolulu. What a way to finish your season in paradise and perhaps with a victory in the Hawaii Bowl. It's the West Virginia Mountaineers and the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
I can tell you on the field, we could not ask for better conditions this late in the season. It is a gorgeous day for college football here in this bowl game. I'm expecting both offenses to open it up and air it out. Perfect conditions. The field is in great shape. I'll keep you posted on just how things develop here on the field. Back to you.
Okay, Holly, I know you're out in the elements. Keep an eye on that. And the game is underway with a kickoff out of bounds. Not the way you drew it up, but a great break for this offense.
Break. Let's go.
Snap on first down, wants to throw. Finds his man, it's Brown. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
I like the QB here. Very decisive, understanding. I get the ball to my slot guy. He can make plays after it. Like the quickness, the speed, the elusiveness. You watch it, man. Just he catches the football, and a big play can happen. And you saw after the catch, man, he's got some wheels.
Running inside, it's Barfield.
Effective draw plays in the running game really begin with the quarterback. The quarterback's got to be a great salesman. You got to really make the defense think it's pass. You keep your eyes focused downfield till the last possible second, turn around and hand it off. And by that point, the defensive ends have rushed way upfield, and there's less bodies for the running backs to have to maneuver around before finally moving forward.
Right side, it's Harris. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
And it looked like for a second, man, he was going to take that all the way. He was going to score, broke some tackles, made the play, down inside the 5. He finally gets wrapped up. Now this offense set up with a first-and-goal situation.
The Rainbow Warriors have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll run it. It's Barfield. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
Love the job by the defense here with their eye discipline. That's an RPO. It can be tricky to locate the football, but they found the running back quickly. Those linebackers and DBs really came screaming down to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
After getting nothing done on first down, second and goal from the 6. Changing the routes with his receivers. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on third here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
That defensive front was a stone wall on second down. Now it's third and goal from the 1. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. That is just an inexcusable offensive penalty. A delay of game in this situation makes the third and goal that much tougher. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors! And they have the first points of the game. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. Oh, and he hit it off the left upright. No good. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. Guess that's one way to ensure there's no return as the kickoff goes out of bounds. They'll take the penalty and move them back. The run inside. It's Cook. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Give to the running back. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride.
Michael Hawkins. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Always a positive to put up early points, and they'll try to add to this 6-0 edge. He lobs one high down the left side. And he tried to take the top off with the first play of the drive and got nothing to show for it.
Well, the offense taking a shot after getting the takeaway. They're in what's called the fringe area. It's not quite the red zone, but it's a good spot to throw posts, to throw goes, to throw deep corner routes, smash routes. And that's exactly what they were thinking that time. Just a little bit off on the throw. Nice play by the defense, but I love the aggressive nature that time by the O.
Second down, gonna throw it. Fires to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And they'll take over. First and 10.
West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They'd love to get something started here, down 6-0. Looking for room. It's Cook. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Mountaineers. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. Extra point here will give them the lead. Nothing but a vapor trail left behind that guy, and the defense straight to the burn unit.
And, man, that does not feel good. As a defense, you're trying to limit the big plays, keep that guy in front of you. That guy says, wait a minute, I'm way too fast for that. They're going to just need to work on those angles. That's for dang sure.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Fresh set of downs going up top. Makes the grab. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Nice patience by the quarterback here, working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
They'll send the back in motion. Wants to throw one first. Throws to the wideout. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Second and long here.
Ready. Blue 22, blue 22. Jet. Go.
He's looking to throw. They're all over him. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
And that's absolutely going to be one of the keys to this football game. Keep the rabbit in the cage, man. Don't let him get outside that pocket, start bouncing out wide. That's where he'll do a lot of his damage with all that speed. That is a big key for this defense. Great job here early in the football game.
Quarterback's got to get rid of the ball. That sack's on him, not the O-line. Third down coming. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Unloads to the wideout. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a fourth down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Not a lot of room to make this catch. They drag him down, and good coverage that time by the special team. Here comes the Mountaineers offense to take the field and open this possession. We got a tight one early, and they go back on the attack, holding a 7-6 lead. He'll do it himself. At midfield, he's got room. He's loose. The 10. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Once he got some room, it was over.
This quarterback is so unique, and he's so special because of his running ability, his wiggle, his speed, and his burst in the open field. He's like a running back playing the quarterback position, and he shows you that on that play.
And the extra point is good. Deep in the end zone, it's Barfield. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Still looking. He's going to take off. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain.
These are the plays that don't show up in the stat books, right? Like a great job. Look at him. He does an awesome job. Instead of taking the sack, clearly wanted to throw the football, scrambles around, get some positive yards. It doesn't go down as a huge gain, but these are the plays that get you W's.
With the draw, it's Barfield. Down he goes.
I think there's a couple schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now soften them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Caught. Breaks into the open. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Barfield. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up one to the 35.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
Booster, booster.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture.
Go, go. Ready, go.
Wants to go up top on second down. Throws it deep. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Trying to take it back. Lowers those pads. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Added up 14-6. Michael Hawkins on the play action. Looking down the middle. Got it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. He'll take it himself. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, West Virginia.
This is like having an extra.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-6. We've reached the end of the period. It's West Virginia on top. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats.
Number 94 sets a kickoff.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Rainbow Warriors offense comes out ready to go on the attack. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
And the Rainbow Warriors can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll go to the air. Here comes the heat. He slides down, and he's got enough to convert the second and short.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there, and that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
Drops back on first down. Out wide right, it's Brown. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
See some running room. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Motion from the back. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. Motion from the wideout. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Great job by the defense dialing out some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Plowing ahead on 4th down. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
I love offensive play callers that are aggressive. Going for it on 4th down, check. In your opponent's territory, now here's an opportunity where you might be able to be aggressive again and take a shot.
looking to take a shot. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Check. 28-29 belts. 28-29 belts. Go.
2nd and 10, he'll throw again. Escapes the pressure to his right. He'll try to do it himself. Didn't find much running room there. Picks up a few before he's forced out of bounds.
Really nowhere for the quarterback to go that time. I like the idea of letting him try to run with it, but no opportunity to get up the field, so he just kept trying to use the speed going sideways. Defense took everything away, and a good decision by him to save a hit and just get out of bounds.
Third and 6 yards to go. Hits inside. It's Barfield. Enough to move the chains. Oh, a lot of space. All the way. Touchdown, Hawaii.
Well, on that run, he shows you why he's so dynamic. He's got all the tools in the toolbox to hit the home run, David, and they're going to stay patient with him. They know they're not going to score a touchdown every single time they give it to him, but he is that guy that can break the game wide open for this offense. Expect more from him.
Yeah, and then once you start giving it to him, you create that balance on offense. Then you can play action and suck those linebackers up, so it's only going to help this offense make it more two-dimensional as opposed to one. Get the running game going, and then it opens up the pass.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. On that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Hawkins gets rid of it. Right side, it's Strachan.
You complete some of these hitch throws early, you're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that, and the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
Tight end now in motion. From the gun, it's Cook. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And the missed connection on 3rd down.
Yeah, and I think 3rd and short is the perfect time to run RPOs because I can give the football or make the read, but I got to make sure in these situations I'm accurate with the football either way. Wasn't accurate with the football, now you got a 4th down situation.
And the Mountaineers line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Fresh center downs going to the air. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
That's how you blow up the screen pass if you're on defense. You got to hit the quarterback fast and force the incompletion.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Out wide left, it's Brown. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Out wide right, it's Harris. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. The Rainbow Warriors will have it 1st and 10. They just keep firing. Fires to the wideout. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose. Long way to go on 2nd down. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And I like where the quarterback got because I think he needed to check the football down, but the pressure got there a little bit too fast, and he just didn't have enough time to get it to his running back and maybe put a positive spin on this play instead of an incompletion.
Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man downfield. They've got it inside the 40 and the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. This dude is putting in work out of the slot, and he is just wearing out this defense.
Man, you see it, Reese, in football. These slot guys are so quick, so athletic.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. They've got some serious work to do to keep